So today I'm going to teach you how to create a basic Facebook ad in just one. Right now we're going to market for my cousin's anime embroidery business. What she does is she auctions her stuff that she sells, and delivers them to anywhere in an area of her city. There's stuff that she buys. Sorry. um, It's almost like a garage sale, but also she creates her own designs, like over here.
Nice. So that's her Instagram.
Yeah, she used to sell a lot of merch about a year ago.
Oh wow.
So the first thing you want to do on your Facebook ad is hit create.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, create new campaign.
Mm-hmm.
And each of these will choose a different how you say campaign objective.
Okay.
And it shows you, oh, sorry. And it shows you right here of what it will reach for. So right here for awareness, it would be reaching brand awareness, video views, traffic, link clicks, landing page views, leads, instant forms, messages, calls. It just depends on the niche that you're selling to. And right now, the goal is just to reach to a new audience. So I'm going to put traffic. Okay, so for the campaign, we're gonna put anime embroidery. So it's going to be based off of the clothes that she sells.
Okay.
Special ad categories. So before you sell anything, you want to look at the Facebook ad policy. You can only view it if you have a Facebook account. And it's really important because if you have any of these four categories, like you're selling things that have to do with credit, employment, housing, or social elections or politics, you have to put that in there. It's going to limit your audience, but you have to put it since something happened in 2016. So there's a law that puts that. And if you don't put it for that specific category, then you could be banned from Facebook.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, so they don't play around with that, but that's only if you have any of these four.
Okay. Well, what if you don't know?
If you don't know, you can always just look at the Facebook ad policy and you can search up what you have.
Okay.
Policy. Advertising policies, Facebook. And it'll give you examples of everything you can't do.
I see. Will you put that link in the video description?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it'll show basic stuff. But there are probably things that you won't know that's not you can't market to. So it's a good thing to look at that before you create Facebook ads. Campaign details, what it is. It's a source for traffic. You don't have to worry about these two yet, since this is a level 2.
Okay.
Okay, so new ad set name. So these names are just to categorize it and make sure that you're not getting confused with your ads and what you're advertising to. So anime clothing. It just shows right there because I already created something like this. And this is the conversions that will show up on your little slot sheet after you created the ad. And I'm going to put the website. Messaging, WhatsApp, phone call, that's probably for, what's it called? Real estate. It's more for real estate. Dynamic creative, don't mess with that. It's more of a level 2. Now, for the budget, you can put a daily budget. And the more the budget, the more audience it reaches to. The only thing is, if it's a tight budget, make sure that you do the math and put the spend of what you want daily. And you can put it to 12 a.m. just to make sure that the budget spends evenly. Because you can also end it at a certain date. And I prefer that you don't stop and start the ads, because what it does is it messes with the Facebook ad algorithm, and you'll end up spending more if you do that.
Okay.
So this is after you have already created an audience, so don't worry about that right now. Locations. This is important as for her business, since she only delivers within a 10-mile radius of where she lives. So you can put Texas, or the city Irving, and then the state Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And then it will pop up. And you can target within a 10-mile radius.
Oh, I see.
And that way it can be a little more specific.
Mm.
So the age, people that like anime, usually are like 18 to 35, but for this type of clothing, I think it's more of a 25-ish.
Okay.
And probably younger, but I don't think it'd be a good idea to advertise to 15, 16-year-olds.
Okay.
Okay, so detailed targeting, it's basically what it says, demographic, interests, or behaviors. So for some people, their whole entire personality is anime, so I'm going to put anime otaku, since that's what they are.
Okay.
She sells a lot of embroidery of a show, and these are the specific shows. So one of them is called Attack on Titan. Same thing, Naruto. And the reason I wouldn't want to put any of these here is because these are video games, not
Right.
related to clothing. Oh. What's going on? Oh, click. Okay. And she also sells a lot of Hello Kitty stuff. So Sanrio, Hello Kitty. Do you have any questions so far?
No.
Okay.
I mean, maybe for another video, like what's level 2 and all this, all that kind of stuff, but maybe that's another video.
So for narrow audience, what it's going to do is make it really specific.
Mm-hmm.
So what it's going to do is you like all this, the audience likes all this, and also likes this. So Japanese street fashion.
So when you mean likes, what do you mean by that?
So they have an interest in each of these or one of these, but they also have an interest in fashion, since it's clothing.
I see.
Okay. That way it's just not like each one of those.
Oh, okay. Now you've done all this research beforehand, before creating this ad, is that right?
Yeah. I did this about a year ago.
Mm. But in general, if someone's creating an ad, they would do this research beforehand. Is that the
Yeah.
idea?
Because if you're just choosing random audiences, then you're probably going to be wasting a lot of money if you just created an ad without knowing your audience.
Okay. Now, this research that you do, it's on Facebook, or how, or is that another video, how to do that research?
Yeah, that's another video. It has to do with the customer avatar that we learned in
Well,
Acadia.
okay, that might be interesting, doing a video on that.
Yeah.
Later, not now.
Yeah. And the languages, we're just going to put English, since that's our primary language, and in the US, not the UK, since it's on the other side of the world.
Right.
And
advertising within that 10-mile radius in Texas, right?
yeah. For connections, so since we're doing traffic, we're gonna choose people that aren't already following her, since it would just waste money if we're choosing people that are already following her.
Okay.
So we could put exclude people who currently like your page or people that like similar stuff, but not this one.
Okay.
And you want to put manual placements because if it puts automatic placements, it's going to put it everywhere and spend all the budget, all of the budget within that day.
I see.
And her platform is only on Instagram.
Okay, so it's only going to put the ad on Instagram. Is that the idea?
Yeah. So we're going to take off
So when
Instagram.
you say annual placement, what exactly does that mean?
Okay, so it means that they're going to put ads on places that you like. Like for me, I'm going to put only for hers on Instagram feed and Instagram Explore, and it shows a picture of what it'll look like on each
I,
place.
oh, I see. So you choose from that list there.
Yeah.
And if it's automatic, how does what Facebook or how does it choose?
I think it chooses for almost everything,
See.
which is why it spends like crazy on the budget.
So when it chooses off of everything, it's sort of trying to figure out where the best places are. Is that the idea?
Yeah.
So then over time, will it choose better?
Probably, but I don't think it's a good idea if you have a small budget like she did.
Okay.
And from what I've worked with two mentors, and both of them seem to like feeds a little more.
Okay.
This one is just showing what the first how you say the first metric that you want to look for traffic. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. So you can choose. Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you usually choose? Or
Just the one that goes along with the first one. So traffic, that is the objective, and oops. Uh It'll automatically choose the best one for you. But you could also choose landing page views, impressions.
okay.
I think clicks are best since you know that your audience is interested in it, not just seeing it.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna put t-shirts on this one.
Okay. And this is a different ad?
So these are the ad sets. This is what's gonna go into the campaign. But yeah, this is the first ad. You want to make sure that the page is the same because if it's not the same, you're going to be advertising with different shop in your when you're promoting it, and it's going to confuse people.
Okay.
And you can choose any of these. If you need a picture, just search Facebook carousel, Facebook collection, and then you'll be able to get the idea of what it looks like. um, Single image or video, just to simplify it. I have not used this feature. I think it's new.
Oh,
So I'm going to put the image of an item in our shop. That's a t-shirt. Make sure that it looks okay on the picture. You can allow enhancements if you want. You can take it off if you don't want it. And this is what it'll look like on your feed and in Instagram Explorer.
what do you find works best, like a single image or a carousel or a video, or what do you think?
Single image and slideshow work good. Just don't put too much in it. Like, don't put like an image, a video, an image, a video, because
Okay.
it's an ad. People
Right.
are going to be like, oh, all right, and scroll past it anyways.
Okay.
And for the primary text, that's kind of important. I already have a pre-made caption right here.
Okay.
Make sure it looks pretty and not sketchy because you don't want to get reported.
So
And you
what
go
would
ahead.
be sketchy? Sorry, what would when you say sketchy, what would be sketchy?
Maybe the print of what you write, because you ever see those those Instagram things, and it shows like bold letters, then it's uncapitalized or it says free.
I see. Okay.
And also shows her CTA of what she'd like you to do. So just DM me what clothing you want, and then I'll give you a price.
Okay.
And you can also make different captions, and what it's going to do is rotate to see which one best works with the audience.
Mhm.
I'm just creating one ad right now, so this is fine.
Okay.
um, then I'm going to put the website or just her Instagram page right now since it's currently unavailable. Think about the display link it's literally just going to show the link so that people can trust it a little more.
Okay.
So the CTA for this one, I'm just going to put learn more, since if you put shop now, some people get really scared or order now that
Oh,
it's going to buy something automatically. So
okay.
that's why, yeah. So that's why I put learn more.
Okay.
And you can put any of these as well. It just doesn't work well with this what she's selling. And these are a little bit of a level 2. The only thing you need to look for now is what you see right here. So it's going to show setup error. And if you see that, you have to fix whatever it shows right here, because if you don't, it's not going to publish the ad.
I see.
For me, I just haven't put my card in. um, but yeah, if I don't put my card in, it's not going to publish the ad, and it's just going to be in the drafts.
I see. Okay.
But yeah, after let's say I did put this in, all I would have to do is press publish, and the ad would be promoted.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really easy.